So you've booked your cruise and you have about 1 to 4 months before your cruise starts, and I'm assuming you've already done everything in the last video that we discussed what to do exactly immediately after booking your cruise. If you have not, don't worry, wait till the end of this video and you can go back and watch it. But these are the things that I highly suggest 1 to 4 months before your cruise. If we haven't met already, my name's Lady and I have been on like 17 cruises and I'm prepping for my 3rd one this year in less than 30 days with a group of my friends, which inspired this whole cruise prep guide because they had some great questions about cruising and I wanted to answer them for them, and I thought I'd share them with you as well. So I have a free gift for you at the end of this video, which is an awesome checklist that will help you get through this not cruise packing guide, I also have one of those, but this cruise prepping guide so that you know exactly what to do for your cruise. The first thing is to look for price drops on your cruise, because if the price drops, then your price drops as well, but you do have to call the cruise line to let them know that you notice that the price did drop on your sailing. If you have children or pets that are not going on this wonderful cruise vacation with you, then it'd be a great idea to make sure that you're scheduling either childcare or pet care ahead of time to make sure that your children are taken care of while you are enjoying your wonderful vacation at sea. Another thing to do is to check in online. This is where you'll fill out things like your health questionnaire and put in your passport information. This is where you'll put your credit card number and information into the cruise line as well, so that when you're on the ship you will be able to make purchases there as well. Because when you're on a cruise, like on the ship itself, you don't actually use your credit card, you use your room key, and that is the way that you make all of your purchases. So that's why you have to get that information done ahead of time. The next thing is to start shopping. One of the things that I talk about in the cruise packing series that we've already done, so if you want to watch that, it'll show up at the top of this video or in the description box below. And I have had way too many times where people have purchased something to wear for their cruise and it doesn't fit once they get on the ship because they didn't try it on or they didn't make sure it was comfortable for a long amount of time. I made the mistake of trying new shampoo and my eyes got swollen on the cruise. So just to avoid those kind of things, if you're going to buy something new, test it out ahead of time to see if your body reacts to it, see if it's comfortable for you, and that it fits appropriately. One thing that my family has always enjoyed, even my friends, is to plan at least one day where we are matching outfits. Whether it is actually wearing this exact same t-shirt or it is planning to wear a certain color at dinner. So for this cruise, we are all wearing red for one of the formal nights. My family has also done it where we all wore yellow and we looked spectacular doing so. So if you want to plan something like that with your friends or family, then it might be a great idea too if you're cruising in a group. Before we get into our last tip, I want to tell you about the free gift I have for you. It's a free checklist and guide included immediately after booking your cruise to right before your cruise takes off, with a couple of extra bonus tips. The next thing on the list is to schedule appointments. So if you take medications and you're going to be running out soon, it's a good idea to make sure that you schedule a doctor's appointment beforehand so that you are all caught up on your medications. And another tip that we did talk about in our carry-on video is that if you do take medications, put it in your carry-on bag. Do not give it to the cruise porters once you make it to port along with your passport, because you want to keep those on you when you're going through security on the cruise ship, because when they take your luggage, if you need your passport or any medications, because it may take a while for your suitcase to arrive at your door too, you want to make sure you keep those type of valuables on hand on your person. 1 to 2 weeks before your cruise, there are still so many things to be done to prepare for your cruise that some of them you can't really do until it's closer to the day that you cruise, and this video goes through everything you need to do and prep for your cruise. Let's dive into it right now. I'll see you in the next video. Blah, blah, blah. I just looked at my notes, but I still forgot.